Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, this really is the place to be. Wembley Stadium. Wembley Stadium connected by EE, as it's officially known, the home, the symbol of English pride, prestige and passion. We have already started here. Foden in acres of space out wide. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Against the crossbar! Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane. Beckham. Good purposeful running this.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to...
Great hit! Oh, it's gone in! First blood drawn. They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Beckham. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Well read, nice interception. Palmer. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, good Kane! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Beckham. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, that has not gone well. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Foden. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Indonesia looking to pass their way through. That is good alertness. Works it forward. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kane. Now it's Foden. He's got away. They're urging him to... There's the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that was vital. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Colwill. Beckham has created one goal already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Foden. And that could set him on his way. Oh, important interception.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitution.
And so we're off again. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
That's a shade optimistic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Indonesia were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
He's through here. Colwill. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Kane. Gets his pass away. Very nicely done. Foden. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, well played.
The attendance for this match was
Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He's away. He's had a hit. There it is. And they get themselves in front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Indonesia take the lead.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's managed to get free. Indonesia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
It's run loose here. Defending of the desperate variety.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kane. Now it's Foden, and they can counter here. He is through here. And here's Kane.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Kane. Could move up a gear here. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Driving on and making good progress. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that face-to-face with the... Hits one! No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
That is a great pick out. Can he put it away? Goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Number 47.
England give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Squeeze it through. Foden. Oh, that's well spotted. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Indonesia finding their passes. Hit into, goes in for the header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Bellingham. Palmer. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.